readiness, 714-909. And that's facts, that's facts. I be in and out the country, that's facts.
Out there, if you don't already have a ticket, get your ticket because I'm going out crazy. I am going out very, very crazy. And from what 40 Bars was saying, she's going to be coming with some stuff too. So,
you know what's crazy is both of y'all said this is y'all last year at Battle Rap. It's over. Like y'all both riding on the sunset. She said she gone.
She's not going.
Okay. And it starts now.
Yeah.
Pre-battle, first rounds on coffee. Go ahead.
She's like, no, it's not 40 battle.
Like,
She's not going to retire. No, she can't. 40's not going to do it.
Okay.
Let's bet right now. I bet you $100 she don't stop by next year.
You got $100. I got hold on.
Nobody want to take my bet. She's not gonna stop. 40 gonna be back next year because
I only got a Gucci wallet.
She's just one of those. She's one of those like giants in female battle rap that the fans won't let her stop. As much as she gonna want to stop, we'll see her back next year.
What does this mean to you? This battle with you versus 40 Bars?
Not a damn thing. I want to eat heart. No, I'm just playing.
What happened, Debo?
Time to go.
No, really, it don't mean nothing to me. It was my last battle, and I really wanted to get a battle in the ring, and I really wanted to have an actual Queen of the Ring drop because my actual upload on Queen of the Ring is me and Flames, PG, and Spartan Session. You know, so I really did want to come to Queen of the Ring and make sure that that was one of the platforms I touched.
Yes, ma'am.
Before I went out, and I did give you my word.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm here.
Thank you, my sister.
Very big. I'm a very big woman of my word. Very big. I won't tell y'all nothing I don't mean.
This is crazy. You won Wody for 2021, and arguably you're facing the Queen of the Ring, which people consider the face.
Yes, of Queen of the Ring.
So you said you want to eat hard. I don't know if you're joking and stuff like that, but how important is a win over 40? Because that's like a belt to you.
Yeah, and you saying that this
that's
don't mean nothing is blasphemous. You know it means something. Cut it out.
That's not a belt to
my
me.
Burberry's is tingling saying she lying. She capping.
Can I get a plate, sir? While you
There you go,
Thank you, sir.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't really know if I feel like this battle is what I wanted it to be because battling 40 is more than just battling 40, right? So I think that, and not being funny, but the battle that would have meant more to me competitively would have been battling Heart because I'm not battling a fan base. I'm not battling a persona. I'm battling a pen. Like Heart is a fucking writer. Like, you know, they call 40 the Queen Pen, but I really think that that's E-Heart when you look at the content wise. So when it comes to that, like it's just another, it's the highest level of female competition that I could reach because she has that huge following. She has that huge persona. She has that title and all that history. So that's in that aspect, like, yeah, it just means I'm battling one of the top contenders that I could. Right. But
you want one?
I don't know, not right now. Okay. But now that I want woman of the year, I mean, it don't mean shit.
How much is fan base now that you won Wody? So like,
I still got my same. It's still the same close gang. I don't think I gained any new fans because I'm not willing to.
But I mean, would the fan base even matter at this point?
Absolutely, it's at the ring.
Oh, you mean like in the building chairs and stuff? Debo, what you doing, man? Make it fair.
Well, you can't do nothing about that. Like you said, it's the Queen of the Ring. So I just feel like this is going to be one of those huge challenges, like right next to T-Top, but just the female version. And but at the end of the day, if I wasn't retiring, you know, I would take on Jazz. I would take on Official. I would take on Heart and knock all these girls down just to say like I'm really her. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I just can't see myself.
This battle right here could define that if you're really her or not, though, too.
I've been watching her portfolio
40 versus Casey. You know, they would say the face and all this stuff like that, and then 40 took that to offense and came in and, you know, they went toe to toe and whatnot.
They really judged that battle hella biased.
You think so?
Casey was actually rapping. If you didn't watch the battle, you would have thought she wasn't. You would have thought she was dying. And, you know, I was watching it on the stream and I fell victim to that. I said, fuck 40-30. But that's because in my head, I think I already had that. And then when I'm going back now and I'm reviewing all her footage because me and 40 are battling, Casey was talking. But again, it's that.
Did you have Casey winning?
Co-following on the first watch? No, I have 40 winning. On the last watch, I still have 40.
Okay, just check.
But it wasn't by as much as they made it seem like.
Okay.
So that to me just showed like 40 can rap. She raps just like us. I battled Casey. You know what I mean? And she's a lyricist. She's a great rapper. But like it's those other things, those unmentionables, like, you know, the look, the persona, the history, the legacy. All those things play a factor rather people acknowledge it.
Right. No, that's what's up. I mean, that's the thing. You're coming in taking on a lot. the debut of the ring.
Yeah.
The biggest name, you know what I'm saying, like in women's battle rap, if you
Yeah,
will.
she was like my top 2.
Right. So it's like, where do you like? And you got.
I feel like that put a battery in her back. I think she literally tweeted.
It put a battery in her back, and then it also, like, the way that she acted made me look at her totally different. So when I was coming into the battle before Woman of the Year, I was gonna pay a lot of homage and respect because she was my top 2. But after seeing how she acted after Woman of the Year, I don't have no respect to pay. I took a whole different route.
Makes
Autumn
the battle
Browns
that
is
much
gone.
better.
Yeah, Autumn Browns is gone. I can't even call you my top 2. That shit was pathetic.
Makes the battle that much
disgusting.
better.
It was distasteful. It was
Wait till
pathetic.
she hear this.
Damn.
She's hearing it right now.
It was very.
OTFMG gonna put this part up.
As one of her, because before I battled, I was a supporter of battle rap. That's how I got here. You know, I never would have thought she was so insecure and, I don't know, just poor sports, just very poor sportsmanship, so entitled. It was very disappointing because that's not how a queen moves. But we'll talk about it.
Damn.
But it was very, very, very disappointing to me, and like, yeah.
I'm panicking right now, Debo. My fault.
Cause
I'm panicking in this room.
in the room.
I'm panicking in this room.
About 6 times.
I had to change the whole, because I would have looked so dumb going.
So
I
you
would've been
changed your
lying.
rounds after Odie?
I had to.
You a whole cat. You changed it?
Y'all can ask Coffee Man. When I was going into the battle, my promo was goofy. I'm flirting with her. I always love 40. So I was like, this is going to be a great battle. I'm so happy to be going out like this. We was cordial last year. You know, I invited her to my party and stuff. And then seeing all this shit and then all this stuff you went back on, like, I don't have no respect to pay to you. I don't respect you, actually. So there is no respect to be paid. You're not top 2. You're a clown. You're very, very...
I'm just the host. I promise.
This is how y'all talking?
That's just how I feel, bro. And this is just, I'm entitled to that feeling because I'm watching you react. You put that energy out there and acted that way. This is how I feel about it.
Tickets on sale right now.
That's the difference. See, that's
It
what
was
I'm
not
saying.
even about tickets. Go ahead, though,
I've never had to
Pay-per-view.
have no hater in my body. I've never had to smut no bitch to get in no position I'm in. And I thought 40 was the same, but I see different now. You probably cried your way to your position. I see now. You're a crybaby. And that's kind of sad. Queens are very sound in their movement. They're sound in their palace, and they're sound in what they've accomplished. So you don't have to shit on the next bitch for accomplishing something. It was pathetic. I'm telling you, I was very disappointed in quite a few bitches. Like, I don't have a top 2 no more.
Do you know who you're
Suck
talking
me.
to? Do you know who
She
you're
doesn't
talking
care.
to? Huh?
I'm out of here. After this last battle, I'm out of here anyway. So I'm going to speak my piece.
Uh-huh.
And I'm the fuck
That
up.
third round about to be crazy. You about to let,
The 3 rounds about to be crazy.
you about to
The 3
let
rounds.
you about to put the game on your
The
face
3
right
rounds,
now.
because I was going to play and I was just going to come and rap and just show I'm the better rapper.
Right,
but
right.
now I feel away.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to express that.
Debo, ask some questions, man. Come on.
I expected better.
Oh
I'm
my
not going to
God.
lie.
I don't feel safe. I don't want to get shot. My fault.
Hey, they're not going to catch that. They're not going to catch that.
I don't want to get shot.
My dude gonna catch that,
You
but
know
they
what I'm
not gonna
saying?
catch that. Shout out Coffee Man.
It's the ring. Your first debut.
It is.
360 in the building.
It's your first time in the ring?
It is.
First time in the ring. In the Bronx.
My only other ring battle was me and Flame's PG's
But it wasn't
bar
in the
session.
actual
Okay.
ring.
And it
This is
wasn't.
in the
It was
ring.
at band.
When she gets into the ring, there's nobody behind her to the side of her. Yo, talk to her, Coffee, talk. None of that.
I never had that anyways though, so that doesn't affect me. I've never had nobody behind me talking
But
about Coffee.
my question to you is, how do you feel like your performance, your bars, or do you feel confident in that ring where she's experienced that? Are you going to be befuddled? I like using that word, by the way.
He just learned that shit. Okay. So I'm not concerned about my performance in the ring because if you look at the comments on my battles on the app and stuff, they slight me for rapping in a circle. I'm already comfortable rapping in circles because I just do that. That's just how my movements end up when I'm in a battle. I move around, I walk around, I do stuff like that. So I think it actually works in my favor now because I have a reason to be talking over here, over there, over there, and then over there, and then back over here. A lot of people slight me for it. Some people be like, Coffee have some of the craziest camera work in my battles because I'm constantly like moving, looking at them and stuff like that. So in that hindsight, I don't have no cameras to look at now. I'm just moving all around and the cameras follow me. It's perfect.
This is the thing. People would probably consider you the underdog in this battle, obviously, because of your debut Queen Ring in the ring.
I think I'm the underdog. I would consider
But what
me.
I'm trying to say is, since you won the water, you come in here with a title. Is the pressure on more for you to do what you need to do?
No, I got my belt. Go get yours.
Oh,
The The fuck is this battle?
Jay Black, what's up?
I'm just saying.
What is that about? What is that about, Black? Huh?
Damn.
You causing trouble here, Black?
I'm just a
You
host.
causing trouble?
I promised my host.
Yeah,
I
right.
ain't said nothing yet.
Yeah,
It's
right.
not gonna take the belt. It's not gonna take my money. It's not gonna take my work away. So.
And that's why we do it the way we do it. Like, even no matter what happens, you got that accolade regardless.
And I was
You
gonna
can't
leave
take it
without
away.
it. That's what I'm saying. I was already satisfied with what I did, what I accomplished, and who I was without the belt. And so now it just lets me know, yeah, Coffee, you're going out. Like, I just feel like this is all the universe for me, right? Because I was already on my way out because I said it's not conducive for me. It's not beneficial for me. And then to get this to like, hey, Coffee, congratulations, like, job well done. That's what this feels like. Job well done. I've been here 6 years. This
right,
year makes
okay,
6
got
years
you,
in
got you,
November.
got you.
So my goal was, I was always trying to get out before 10 years. I wanted to accomplish the battles I wanted. I didn't want to be here a decade. That's embarrassing to me. So I don't, I just felt like this was the universe's way of saying job well done.
Job well done. Wow.
I got a question now. So going back to the battle. So
Don't make trouble, Jay Black.
I'm not.
Don't make trouble.
I'm just
okay?
asking a standard question.
Go ahead.
I think it could be. I don't know. Let's see what happens.
happens.
40's last battle was Chrome 23 against QB, and a lot of times when we battle somebody, and how you battle them, you have like residual effects, and you kind of continue it. So what happened in that battle was a lot of disrespect. And now between y'all two, the energy is somewhat there now, especially after this. Do you see her taking that approach in terms of, I'm going to talk about this or talk about that?
She could. I mean, I think that QB and 40 actually knew each other. Like, or maybe was cool at some point or something like that. So, like, the level of disrespect and stuff that they know about each other is, like, far beyond me and 40. Like, we just been at events together, at social, you know what I mean? So, I don't know if disrespect will work because I'm not really affected by disrespect and I actually perform, but I actually write really crazy. Like, if people listen to me on mute, I'll be writing some really crazy shit. So I don't think that would be good for 40 to take that approach with me, but I welcome it because I can beat that. Like, please come trying to just disrespect me and do all that shit because it won't beat what I'm coming to do. But I do think she had a great performance against a very lackluster, ring-rusted talent. I don't feel like QB threw a punch.
I definitely didn't see it in the second, third.
And I've seen good performances with QB. That was not one of them, though. Okay. I think she was there for the bag. I think she also banked on 40's emotions getting the best of her and her just kind of like winning the battle by default because I don't feel like QB actually tried.
Yo, listen.
But that's why those actual beef battles do not work.
Your battle rap IQ is crazy. You pretty much know what you're talking about. Now, with that said, you're coming in battling a person that's as lyrical as 40 bars is. You know what I'm saying? In her home court. You have that strategy to feel like what you're coming into is going to pretty much give you the win?
I feel like I've battled enough lyricists that I know how to counter it. I battle B Magic, I battle Danny Myers, I battle Casey, who I also feel like is a writer. I battle Flames, who I feel like is one of the top female writers. And this is when I first met Flames. We didn't even know each other, so there was no, I'm gonna go easy on you, you go easy on me. We sisters. We didn't know each other till that day.
That was a fight.
So I feel like I've battled so many writers that I know how to counter that. Me being unorthodox, I don't think no one knows how to battle me until you do it. Because I'm just super unorthodox. You really don't know what I'm going to come and do. When I first came in battling, I was rebuttaling crazy. I was scheming crazy. Then I switched over to just doing the punches and unorthodox haymakers. And now, I can do a few of those things and throw in some angles. And I can counter angle. Like with the T-top thing, I counter angle the whole round because I kind of knew what you was going to say already. And I think I perfected that. And that's the only thing people try to have on me. Oh, Coffee has all these different beefs, so it's easy to come in and try to angle that. Well, just like you know that, I know that too. So I counter-write it, so it's not even effective.
You know what's crazy? How the way you're talking about the strategies and counter-writing and this, that, and the third. You know the stigma of women have quote-unquote ghostwriters and stuff like that. But the way you're speaking, it definitely leads to an effect of saying, yo, she knows what she's talking about. What she's writing, that's her shit.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying?
And that was one thing that I liked about my actual coming out on my own last year was that whole ghostwriter narrative had to go away from me. Because who the fuck writing for me? I don't have nobody no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's writing for it? At first they were saying Nitty, then they were saying Oh Boy, then they were saying Franchise. Like, Franchise live in fucking Canada, but like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Franchise. But that's what they were saying. So then now it's like, okay, Coffee's outside. She's by herself. It's just her dude, and her little homies. So who's writing for her now? Nobody. And what did I do? Got better. So I feel like that narrative was gone a long time ago, but yeah, that's why I used to rebuttal, because how can somebody be ghostwriting for me and I'm rebuttaling shit on the spot?
You know, a lot of fans, believe it or not, if you will, definitely wants to see you at Queen of the Ring off the strength of the ring is great for performance. You're a top quality performer in female battle rap, period. You know, you have the space to.
The historical female battles are there.
Right.
You know, they are there. Like I was gonna say, with the exception of Flash Mark, but that's still Queen of the Ring, you know. But that's what I'm saying, Debo. You can never take away history.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's why when I came in, it was never about being the best woman or having to not like this bitch or be this bitch. It was, I want to be the first one, because there'll always be a new one, but there'll never be a first one. Right? So I've done all this first stuff for the West, especially for my city, but just the West, period. You know what I'm saying? Including Midwest. You know, they'll never thank me for it, but a lot of these doors, especially co-ed battles on URL, I opened that shit. Like, I battled the B Magic. I was battling Glue Easy. I had to, you know what I mean? Now the T-Top battle, and then I was supposed to have JC. Like, I came in battling dudes, and my first 3 battles was dudes. So I kind of am a part of that history. I'm the reason that it is, but they'll never acknowledge that. So for me,
female battle on a main event URL card too.
That too.
You know what I'm saying? No matter how it turned out.
But then, but like I said, I really think Civil War was that, because I headlined that day.
Oh, that's true. That's right.
So that's why I feel like Civil War really was the first one. But whatever one you want to count, it doesn't matter. So for me, it was just always about being the first, accomplishing that history, and I did that. So no matter what girl come after me, and what they try to deny I've done, or whatever they try to deny I've won. The history itself, when you open up them books, you cannot deny my name. I'm there.
There should be a book, J-Black. There should be a book with facts.
Look, one of y'all fans get on that. Y'all love doing shit, making
documentaries.
We got
and all
Battle
that,
Rap
like,
Museum.
yeah.
What happened with that shit? You know, go ahead and make us a history book. Because they talk about the Luxes, they talk about the 40 B.A.R.S, they talk about the Gaddises, the QBs, but what about the Coffees?
You're such an advocate for the downtrodden, the underdog.
Because you don't have to be a part of that status quo. You don't gotta be friends with everybody. Like, I really cannot push that enough. Just stay down. Do what you're supposed to do. Like, that's
Hard
it.
work.
Hard work. You don't need
work.
the cosigns. You don't need these.
Hard work will get you what? Talk about it.
And it's just crazy to me to win this, like I said, without.
Don't cry yet. Don't
without
cry
the
yet. Cry later.
affiliations.
Don't cry. Don't cry yet.
It's coming.
It's just crazy because I won this without the affiliations I had, when in hindsight I really thought my
It means
chances.
a whole lot, doesn't it?
Yeah, because I thought my chances of winning stuff like this is over when you got people constantly in the blogs with huge followings trying to shit on me or say why I don't deserve this or why I'm that and why I'm that. And I just sit quiet because it's not in my DNA to sit up and be a hoe online.
Right.
I'm not finna be a hoe ass nigga constantly politicking about somebody and trying to put them down.
Right.
So it was very, very shocking for me to be able to win. And I got all these super talents or super influencer battlers that aren't exactly fond of me.
So a lot of the ladies that haven't got put on as of yet, you know what I'm saying, can actually be looking at you and say, you know, I'm inspired.
They
Fix
do.
that, J-Black.
I talked to the Rainy the Rebels. I talked to
Shout out to Rainy Rebel.
I talked to Eon. I
Shout
talked
out to Eon.
to Mosca Flux.
Mosca
I talked
Flux,
to
of course.
Bishop Azaya.
Azaya.
I talked to Breezy.
Breezy.
I talked to, you know, it's just all these different girls that haven't Hope Trilly. It's just all these
Hope
different
Trilly.
girls I haven't
Come
talked
on.
to. It's just all these girls that I talk to all the time, and I tell them, stay down. You don't gotta be in this drama. You don't gotta be messy. You don't gotta do none of this shit. Just rap. And that's why every time I'm talking to you, Debo, I'm saying, give them a platform. Give them a platform. So many girls just want to rap. They don't want to come and fuck your event up. They don't want to come and mess your money up, mess up your sponsorships, your branding.
Yes,
they
ma'am.
actually want to come rap and build it up.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's why I hope that when I do leave, it opens up a spot for someone else to come in and feel it that can be as professional and as accountable as I was, because it's not going to move forward unless you have that.
Look at Coffee Brown, man. She's going out on a high note, J-Black. Come on, man. Fix this. this, man?
I have a second.
We got Coffee
question.
Brown here. You messing up the
I
screen.
came so far for you guys, caffeine. What's
What
up?
is wrong with
You
you?
guys have been
We apologize for the technical
Oh, this is
difficulty.
kinda cool, though.
We apologize. We apologize. No, this is not. He messes up all the time.
Are the cupcakes good?
Yeah,
They
they
actually
good,
good.
man.
They
Come on,
actually
get you.
some of the best.
Chow down on
But I had a second part question to the question I asked already.
There we go. We back.
With Chrome 23 and it happened the way it did, 40 versus QB, is that performance enough? Do you beat that?
Do I beat the QB performance?
Yeah.
Like, with the approach she did, or just with overall?
Just overall. I think she's I'm pretty sure she's fond of her material and how things, played out, so.
I think I could beat that.
Okay.
Not at that Chrome 23 crowd, though. It was very strange to watch. I was watching that on the stream, and I don't know if
I
that
don't think they
crowd...
did the audio properly.
That's
Because
what it
like I
was.
watched it back on
Because people
camera.
were saying they couldn't hear Yoshi and stuff like that, but I don't think I could have won in front of that crowd. But it is possible. They just weren't catching things that I think were super easy to catch or reacting to it anyways. I don't know, maybe they caught it, just didn't react, but the things that they were reacting to and the things that they weren't, it was just kind of throwing me off. So I don't know if I would have won in that crowd, but if that material is what she's bringing the Queen of the Ring, it's beatable. If not, gonna be debatable. I'll tell you what, you're not finna 30 me. You're not finna clearly beat me.
Oh, she lighting the camera. Okay.
Yeah, you're not finna 30 me. You're not finna clearly beat me. There's nothing personal you can say about me because I don't fucking know you and you don't know me. And there's nothing disrespectful that you say to me because, again, I don't know you, you don't know me. So you was able to do that with QB and disrespect QB and do all that stuff, but it just won't affect me the same way because we're strangers. So anything you really say is just like, it's like a troll online saying it. It just doesn't do anything. So what your best bet to do is to step up your performance and rap.
Dude, let me say something to you fast. I keep
You got
telling you that what we do here is it's like shout out to YouTube. When we go live, it hits differently. Noise is being made.
And then they take clips, so then it be looking way worse than sometimes. Like they don't get the full context.
That's what I'm saying. They tell me that 40 went live.
Just now?
See, crybaby.
I mean, I'll let you continue with the questions though.
Listen, I don't know what the live is about.
I'm
but
just
at the end
saying
of the day,
that's what we do. That's what happens.
It doesn't matter because, like
This is
I
live
said,
TV.
anything I'm saying, go run those facts. I don't have shit to lie about. I don't have to front on nobody. I don't have to smut. I don't have to hate on nobody. I got so far without doing that. I would never start now. But everything I've said, I stand on, and go check the facts.
Okay, let me ask you two last questions. It's pretty much about retirement. So you telling me next year if they call you, you know what I'm saying? Well, let's say Debo calls you. I got a new sponsor. You know what I mean? This is looking really good. I won a lottery.
I want to
Something. I got extra